Hello, we are here for one more lesson of this T-Flex CAD training course. And the topic for today will be the spiral. This is very similar to the previous command we've seen for springs. I would say that the main difference it is the fact that in this command we can work with other profiles than only circular profiles. Okay, I've created a very simple geometry and I've created two nodes to define the axis of the spiral, and I've created this shape, not circular, in this work plan, so not very complex. So now again in the same place, if you remember, I have the spring, and if I open I have the spiral. So I will define the axis. I have the same option here to define this pitch from the coils or from the spiral length, so I will leave this as it is. I will open the pitch a little more. We can choose from right or left-handed. Okay, this is something that you've seen already. After defining the axis, we need to choose the profile. Okay, and we need to define the points for attachment on the profile. So I would say this one and this one. Now I can define the way that this profile will behave regarding the helical shape. So I can say orthogonal to path, so it will stay always orthogonal. Orthogonal to axis, okay, or parallel to axis, which is not what I want in this particular case. So what I want in this particular case is orthogonal to path. I can reverse the profile, okay, which is nice also. I can define the radius, and I will give this a little bigger, and I can open this for creating a conical or a cylindrical shape. Okay, I will open a little the pitch because it seems, in my opinion, it's not very big. And I can define here the coil radius from the fixing point, and what happens is something like this. Okay, I can leave this also, no big issue for the example. And let's create to see what it does. Basically a nice spiral, or in this particular case a square spring, if you want to consider this. We can edit something. Because we can introduce also in both start and end some smoothness. Let us try to see something. Okay, you see, we can for sure this is very big, but we can introduce some smoothness to make a progressive spring. It was too much. The idea was to show you what it does. So I will leave this in 1, and okay, now a little better, and basically it is this. So the main concept to show you the spiral, it is that in fact it's basically the same as a spring, with the biggest difference being the profile of what we are sweeping through the helical curve.